her in-laws, I couldn't imagine this happening actually. So for years, her in-laws would just show up all throughout the year at their house and just stay. So I guess her father-in-law travels for work. So her mother-in-law is the main stayer. She'll just show up, stay for 4 days, a week. They never know when she's coming. She never asks, never lets them know. Not only does she just kind of like come often, she just takes over their house. So after years of this, she finally was like, I gotta do better. And so she stood up and said, here's my boundary. Like, you can come this many times a year and stay this like long every visit. She felt really proud of herself, but the in-laws didn't take it well. In fact, they took it so poorly that they just canceled Christmas altogether. They didn't show up at all. She felt guilty for her husband, her kids, like grandma and grandpa aren't here. It was really, really sad. But then on Christmas morning, she realized something really pivotal. There's one thing she's always wanted to experience with her family, but she's never been able to because her in-laws are so intrusive and they show up so like unpredictable and you never know when they're leaving, that she's never once had a quiet Christmas morning with just her husband and her kids. And this Christmas, she got that. It was just like a typical, normal, like what you would expect day. They had their quiet morning. Family came over in the afternoon. They left after a few hours. It was really nice. And so she was really happy with that, even though it was really painful leading up to that point. So we emailed her back because I don't know about you, but with all these boundary situations, I always want to know, was it worth it? So we emailed her back and said, hey, was this worth it? Because now you have a family rift. And she said, absolutely. She said that not only was that morning worth it to her, that she could experience that with her family, but she is trying to do better to role model for her two daughters. Like, she wants them to see that, I wasn't doing a good job before, but you can hold your boundaries even through difficult times. And so she's really proud of herself for that. I'm proud of you too. I know now you're going to have a follow-up conversation. I would just have my husband call his dad and just say, I know we weren't trying to make you feel unwanted or unwelcomed. We just simply wanted to have some sort of structure around our life. Can we get together for a cup of coffee and talk this out? Like, we miss you. Obviously, we didn't want to miss you at Christmas. I hope that talk goes well. And again, I'm really proud of you for setting your boundaries.